What's up everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Sid Vicious and today we got some exciting updates to share with you regarding quality of life changes and bossing improvements in Path of Exile. Some of these changes are expected to come next league in 3.24, while others might take a bit longer. But before we dive into it, let's talk about a problem that many players face. Picture this, you're in the middle of a map and come across two corpses on the ground. One explodes like a water balloon, dealing no damage, while the other is a nuke, one-shotting you. It's frustrating dealing with on-death effects, especially Detonate Dead. Well, GGG has come up with a solution for this problem. They're introducing red flashes that indicate when a corpse is about to unleash a powerful attack. The longer the flash, the more damage it's going to deal, giving you time to make those split-second decisions to stay alive. I really personally like this sort of direction in problem solving because it gives player agency. Now, let's talk about third-party tools. Some players have been using them and GGG isn't particularly thrilled about it. Here's the thing, if people feel the need to use these tools, it's a problem worth addressing. One of the biggest tools is something many players experience in the endgame, which is players being able to put up currencies extremely fast into the trade window. This is something everyone loves, but is against the rules. GGG are working on implementing a control shift to one-click move all currencies from your inventory to the trade window. This feature is absolutely incredible. It demonstrates GGG's commitment to making trades smoother and experience more enjoyable. I wonder though if this will spark the community into asking for place all items from my inventory into the stash in the future. Next up, another QoL feature, Fusings and Jewelers. We all know the frustration of trying to link our gear by spamming Fusings. Now, GGG is considering implementing a system where you hold down to apply fusings at an accelerated rate, and it will stop when it hits the maximum link possible. Example Mark provided was if it was 5 sockets, then it would stop when it hits 5. If it was 6 sockets, then it would stop when it hits 6. These changes will be especially welcomed by solo self-found players, making SSF gearing more enjoyable. Not as impactful in trade with the various methods in linking gear, but definitely a nice touch overall to the game. Now, let's shift our focus to bossing improvements, and it seems Mark from GGG has identified a problem we can all relate to, which is bosses in PoE 1 are often easier than random rare monsters in maps. There wasn't a solution talked about for this one, and honestly, there's a lot to take on for a resolution here. Additionally, another problem they are working on is the cost of accessing Shaper and Uber Shaper content being identical. This goes for other bosses with their Uber versions as well. Essentially, the Uber content has better rewards and makes it more expensive for players to access non-Uber content, because it's not cost effective to run your fragments when you can't do the Ubers. This is another tough problem with not a lot of good options or solutions. A solution people bring up is having some sort of Uber key, but implementing this is another challenge in itself. GGG have themselves a handful with Uber bosses. Although they are exploring ideas to make Uber versions of bosses such as Uber Dominus the best part, they say, these changes can be implemented with minimal effort. Oh, GGG, don't tease us like that. And there you have it. Exciting news on quality of life changes and bossing improvements coming to Path of Exile. GGG is actively working to address player concerns and create a more enjoyable gaming experience even while working on PoE 2. As always, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let me know what Uber versions of bosses you would like to see. Until next time, I'm Sid Vicious, stay safe in raid class, and may your loot explosions be legendary.